Um, I'm back. Guess what? Like right before I get started with all this, guess what? So, as of last night, early this morning, I got invited by Twitch to be a Twitch affiliate. So, if you guys want to go support me over on Twitch, you can find my Twitch channel at uh, twitch.tv/Grace Angel 20. So, um, the or for you while you're away. Oh, they have something for me to watch, right? But anyways, uh, and guess what? I literally have 111 followers over there. Don't you love that? For like over, it's like officially have 111 followers, so I have like 111 followers over there. And if you guys want to go follow that, that would be amazing, which I will add in the description under this video when it gets uploaded. Um, uh, so, yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I've been, I originally started streaming on Twitch because I wanted to do tarot on there, but it's like kind of, there is a crowd for tarot on Twitch, but it's a really niche group, So you gotta start from the bottom and like do your due diligence. I would probably do like way better with it if I would set a hard schedule and like stick to it. But I don't do that because I don't know. I'm busy. I work a full time job and I do gaming and there's so much stuff that I do, that I have a hard time sticking to schedules outside of my work schedule. So, and then sometimes I'm really busy and just feel like I need to rest. And so, all right, well, that was kind of like too many. I feel like I should take these as well. So, I don't know, you know what? Like, I was going to come on here and do a reading with my Dreamer Journey deck and the Whispering Woods because I feel like they've really been talking to me a lot lately. But then when I was going to do that, I felt like I should use this deck and I felt like there was a message here for somebody. So at the bottom of this deck, we have the 40, which, as you know, like, in tarot, like, units of 10 represent completed cycles. So sometimes I also see like the 40 as like completed cycles, right? And we have the angel of time who's talking about working too hard, but it's upside down. So this is like a message for somebody who, I feel like this is maybe somebody who can't see how hard they've been working. And then after so your first card we're looking at that came out face up out of the deck, like there's a whole bunch of cards that came out, so we're going to look at this in a second. But the first one we're also seeing is Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. Oh, I wonder what that means. And you see this 20, remember what I just said about, so this is like 2 completed cycles. So somebody's been around this block. Whatever this message is, somebody's been here before. So this is not the first time you're getting this message. So, so Mildew Fairy is also here saying that it's cleanup time. But, so apparently somebody needs to be cleaning up or doing something like that, and they just haven't been doing it. So she's back out here to remind you that, you need to cleanse your space, cleanse your body, cleanse your mind, maybe cleanse your energy. Somebody out here needs to do some serious cleansing. And, we just had the eclipse, we just had the full moon. Oh, we also have the Angel de los Muertos, which, you know what? This past week, I was doing a bunch of readings on Monday night, and she kept wanting to come out a lot during that reading. So, something has definitely been transmuted to the spirit realm. So I think this represents somebody who's had a passed over loved one recently. If this hasn't happened, it is about to happen. Yeah, because we have the angel of aloha healing, but she's upside down. So like, um, you know, uh, okay. So look, I'm gonna flip these over and then I'm gonna go back and read it because I feel like there's a story unfolding right here, you know. So we have at the bottom of the deck, which is like kind of like your punctual at the very end. So at the very end is a cycle. So we started here with somebody who had two cycles. So twice they were told that they should clean up a habit, and then they didn't, so they couldn't heal what was going on because they wouldn't stop, and so now now it's been transmuted to the spirit world, and this person is either just passed over or is about to pass over, and so they were given a clear solution for what they should be doing so that it didn't have to go this way, but what goes around comes around, and it came back, well, now it's here, the what went around came around. So I do feel like this three fates reversed makes me feel like whoever this message is for, even though there's somebody with this transmuting to the spirit realm, I feel like whatever the situation is, that it's not done because it's the three fates, right? What went around came around. So it went around and we're already seeing one, but it's the three fates, right? So I feel like there's two more events that are going to come up behind this person passing away. There's going to be two more things that happen. And so this is a huge wake up call for whoever this is. And you also have out here the winged seer talking about that you see clearly. So whoever this is for is somebody who has a gift of clairvoyance. So it's like you should already be aware that uh you're not working on, and then you're not working because we have the angel, which usually just talks about working too hard, and at first I thought, oh, that meant like maybe you're not working or you already did it, but I think this actually means that um you you should have been working on something in particular and investing your time and energy into that, and you knew that, and so because you didn't do that, now you also have where before the natural world, or there was an important end to a new beginning, but because of the way these events played out, like this end didn't come. And so this needed to happen for this new beginning. So now because somebody wasn't willing to put an end to what they were doing, the new beginning is also being delayed and or possibly dismissed already. And it says the signs are already with you. So this is again affirming. So over here we saw you had this clairvoyance. So somebody obviously could already know what time it is. And now we're also here's like, whoever this is for, like even me saying this, I bet you're going to hear this and you're going to be like, oh man, Spirit's really calling me out right now. Because the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy is here and she's talking about healing from heartbreak. Yeah, so it's like, well, we saw that the face what went around came around. So it's like, we need to be careful the things that we're saying and doing to other people because everything we do and say is definitely going to come back to us. I know there's a few people that I've heard espousing in a certain community that I belong to that they don't feel like karma is real and that it doesn't happen. And it's like, it does absolutely happen. When it comes back to you, in what form it comes back to you in, can totally vary. So sometimes it can seem like it takes something a while, but trust me, when it catches up to you, like if it waits, you should be concerned because if you feel like you're getting away with murder, with being caught up in a lot of malicious behavior and it hasn't caught up to you yet, you know, it's gonna find you when you least suspect it. That's how those things go. Sometimes people will like do stuff and then they forget about the things that they've done, and then later on, um, they get a version of that through maybe a different person in a different situation where it affects them differently. So it's like, well, now there's this heartbreak, and because of the all this reversed energy and this not doing what you're supposed to have done, and we already saw that there wasn't an end for the new beginning. So because it's not really getting a clean break and the chance for this new beginning, it's like now there's this, you know, okay, well now there's been a lot of heartache and breaking. So Spirit is like, look, there's a chance for you to just let's stop. So now we've had a cycle of karma. There's 2 more events coming up. So, you really need to take this time and consider what's going on, you know, because now we have Debasheg, which usually talks about ancient wisdom, but it's upside down. So it's like, yeah, like whoever this message is for, they knew what they're supposed to do and didn't do it. And so now these events are all playing out. This is what we like to call the consequences of our choices. And when our chickens come home to roost, you know. But here we have again, now we have the 2 little witches out here that are saying that it's magical cleaning space time, you know. So now we're back at the first message that talked about there was something that needed to be cleaned up, you know. So now we've made full circle, and bottom of the deck is the ghost of the pumpkin patch, which usually talks about counting your blessings, but um that doesn't really seem like, I feel like uh I do feel like in whatever the situation was with this round 1 of karma that's come up already, this ghost of the pumpkin patch means that even though this has happened and even though there is this sense of heartbreak, like, you're also being given a space because now there's been, in the very beginning, we saw the girl from the Highlands, which was like the 20 card, and then we had the 40 card, and now we have a 30 card out here. So there's been 2, 3, and 4 cycles all out here, and then we also had the 3 fates, right? So I feel like right now there's been a wave of karma, and now there's a pause, and Spirit is being merciful and giving whoever this is for, you're being given a little bit of extra grace, because like, Spirit wants you to make it, like, Spirit never, like, real, like, sometimes people feel like, oh, Spirit has it out for me because things are, like, not going the way I want them to, you know and it can definitely feel that way sometimes for us, but I feel like that's not always the case. So this is a story. So, look, I was going to use this with the trees, but I feel like I should use it right now. So, Spirit, if this person can, like, rectify whatever it was they were supposed to have cleaned up by now, um and if they take the time and see where amidst what's happening that there really are blessings in their life, um is there just, like, closing messages for them before I finish? So we have wish. Make a wish with a dandelion in the wind. So if you can happen to find any dandelions, because we're getting into autumn now. And it talks about retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Breathe in nature's sweet scents. So, retreat. I thought there was one more I saw that was looking at me. It says origins. Remember your roots. So I feel like, you know what, with this roots too, this really kind of makes me think about this, the Angel de los Muertos. And then also at the bottom of this, we have journey branching out into new worlds. So I feel like whoever this is for, you're meant to leave something in the past because that was the end of a cycle. And even though it may hurt you and you feel like you're afraid to face this next part of your life without this person, which I don't know why I feel led to say that person, but I was just going to say whatever it is that you're supposed to leave behind. So maybe it's a person, you know? And sometimes we go through cycles that require us to leave somebody behind. And you know what? That's not always for forever. And sometimes that's for their good, you know? Like sometimes it's for us, but sometimes it's also for them because they have their own lessons and things that they have to go through and learn. And you know, we can't save people from everything that they need to learn, you know? It's their lessons. They have to learn it. Um so you know, but I went with like I really feel called. I ordered this earlier this year. It's called the Whispering Woods box, and it has like this really nice earthy tree vibes. And so since we're in the fall, you know, and especially for maybe for me, because I'm like a Virgo, you know, so like that earth energy has been really I really am interested in this earth energy lately, and especially like with my trees and the soul trees. And I don't know, I'm really starting to have this thing about trees lately, so I don't know where that came from. And so that's all I have for this one, and I'm gonna do another one with my Dreamer Journey deck. So I will be back in a few. Thank you.